Hey everybody, welcome back to Flashback Friday. Welcome to the next segment. We're going to play Blockbusters for Commodore 64. And so far this week I've won $2,100. No, it's $2,300. I won $1,000 on Computer Squares, and I won 13 on Go to the Head of the Class. So I won $1,000 on Computer Squares and 1,300 on Go to the Head of the Class. Okay, let's do this. Alright, what eggs were discovered by Franken X-rays? C, please. What V are the 33rd essential parts of the spinal column? There you go, spelled it wrong. It's vertebrae. Oh. 2 X-rays. Which is adjective applied to the Sid temple at Armenia? Golden. What else was a copyist, polygrapher, or keeper of records? Surveyor. Scribe. Let's see is the vertical vocabulary and then chest. Why? No mind the veil wearing over what's the face of a Muslim? A yashmak. Z. Was Z was a French author and is a South African runner. Zoa? Got it right, but I didn't but it didn't give it to me. What Q is a fundamental physical particle and mentioned by James Joyce? Quark. W. What W is a marsupial that looks like a kangaroo? A wallaby? N. What N was the description of the idealist savage or other man of romantic literature? I have to switch the 2 letters around. Let's go for B and try to take it away. What else goes with sage? Onion. Onion. Okay. Might as well go for B. What B is the mind said to do when confused with a bizarre or unexpected notion? Boggle. R, please. What R is the surname of Diane? I'm gonna say Ross. Alright. So now 2 letters could win it for me, so let's try a T, please. What T does an obstinate person kick over? Table. Traces. What A is a unit of electrical current? M. Emperor. What M is a slang for face or a reciprocal for drink? Mug. Okay, so I could win with either E or L. Let's try L, please. What L means stronger, audible, or noisy? It means loud. Okay. I have to take a longer than usual path, but I was able to do it. I win game 1. I win $500, and on to the next question. The next round. What B means a pair of couples, or a couple, who apply in game and pistols? Brace. We're on to S. What S was Sarah the greatest English tragic actress of her day? Siddons. Siddons is Sarah. On to Q. What Q is a French-speaking town? Quebec. M, please. What M does the wise men bring? Yeah, and what about the H? What T comes after Todd, plate, and frying? Pan. K, L. What L is a decorative textile for which item is famous? Lace. Leslie is a ruined city in what was formerly Rhodesia. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I said. I said Zimbabwe. What J is the triangular stay sail between the boat ship and the masters on a small boat? It was a jib. R. R indicates luxury and elegance, and what's the name of the Swiss hospital? Ritz. O. What O is a group of 8, like a note or a scale? An octave? A. What A is demanded for refugees? Oh no. Asylum. It's refugees, not refugees. So the answer was asylum. What K is a network for paraffin? Kerosene? spelled it wrong. It's Kerosene. Okay, so what T comes after kitchen? Table. F. What F is the square root of 64? Okay, stack of block with D or U. Let's do D. What D is the camp in Maryland? That would be Camp David. Alright, so I won 2 rounds. I'm up to $1,000. One more win, and I get to play for the $10,000 gold run. What end is a sand bank with a light ship near it that was the scene of the famous mutiny, Normandy. So that's Nor. What D are traded in Highland Gardens and are a form of carbon? Dioxide, diamonds. What C is a work of art made by stitching pieces of cloth, paper, collage? G. What G is the highest order of British knighthood? Garter. Okay. If he gets this one, he wins his first match. He wins his first game. What B were Fritz, Mercer, and Lamborghini? Violinist. Okay, we got a box with Z, please. What Z makes optical instruments? Dude, I said that. That was exactly how I wrote it. The computer wins his first game, so let's continue on. What H is the name given to a snail tentacles or a beetle's antenna? Or a horn. Q, please. What Q are the accounts? The answer is quarterly. D. What D is the type of place in which you are most likely to see a mirage? Desert. G, please. What G is a very explosive form of dynamite? I don't know, getting there. It's Gillanite. What W follows the moon's waxing? Waning. Alright, oops, I clicked E by mistake. What E is forever and eternity? Alright, K. What K describes difficult problem for strings tied in several places? Naughty. Okay, B, please. What B is the capital city designed by the Oscar in Latin America? Brasilia. I was so close. What Y is the singing yodel? P, please. What P is the Democratic Unionist Party leader in Northern Ireland? Paisley. What A is the more usual title given to the Much of all enough. Okay. Archbishop. What Z was a car and a chunk of wind? A Zep? Zephyr. Hey, what U is beyond what is openly seen or known and applied to motives? I don't know. Ulterior. Hey, we're all tied up here. What U is the opposite of beautiful? Ugly. E, please. What E is a plain colored flag with a Union Jack in the corner? Ensign. What O is an unreasonably persistent idea or interest? Obsession. Z. What Z was a challenging or a disaster? Zebrug. What J is the English equivalent of the Russian name Ivan, the Welsh name of Evelyn, and the Irish name Sean? Okay, the answer is Sean. I got it correct. Alright, W, please. What W caused a downfall of Dean, Windhell, and Welshman in 1973? Watergate. What H are used to make beer? Hops. G, please. What G was the Nazi secret police? I don't know that one. Gazpacho. What B is an artificially spun tree in a pot used at an ornament? Bamboo? Bonsai. Don't know that one either. What happens to the disastrous shortage of food? Famine. Alright, if he gets this one, he wins the game. What P is better known as the name of Edson Arnaz's Pele? C, please. What C was the Chinese philosopher? Confucius. A for the win. What A is a land that is either suitable for plotting or as an arable? Okay, that's the game. So I'm gonna be leaving with $1,000 and I don't get to play the gold run. So we're gonna have to wrap up this segment, but when we come back we're gonna play Classic Concentration 2nd Edition for the dots. We'll be right back, guys.